Sheep on a Ship.
Whoa, wow! Hey, what's a ship doing up here on the roof?
I don't know!
Mom! Dad! What's going on here?
We're building a ship so we can all go on a make-believe deep-sea trip.
A make-believe deep-sea trip on a ship! Wow!
Oh, yeah, it is cool. Ahoy there. Come aboard, mateys.
And be quick about it. We have to get dressed for our deep-sea trip on the ship.
That's right.
Dressed?
Ooh, that's right, me hearties. Let's go below decks.
Okay.
Why are we dressed like sheep?
Ooh, for a very important reason. Bah. Just go with it, son. Bah.
For a very important reason, Lionel. Just go with it.
I heard him, Leona.
Now we are sheep sailing a ship on a deep-sea trip.
That's right, Captain. The wind, she's a-blowing. Bah. It's making the sails flap.
my.
And that means flutter back and forth. See, like this. Flap, flap. Flappity, flap, 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 flap.
That means flappity flap.
Yeah, I heard him, Leona. Flap, flitter, back and forth.
Yeah.
Then dark clouds form a sudden storm. It rains and hails and shakes the sails. The sheep slide and trip and collide.
Slide.
Trip.
Trip. Collide. Ooh, that means bump into each other. Collide. Collide. Collide.
This is a great deep-sea trip on a ship, isn't it, Lionel?
Yeah, really cool. But I still don't have a clue why we have to take this trip on a ship dressed up like sheep.
Well, perhaps it's time to enlighten you, Lionel. Captain, would you do the honors?
Aye, matey. Ta-da! We got the whole idea for our deep-sea trip from this book, Sheep on a Ship, written by Nancy Shaw and illustrated by Margot Apple.
Oh, they got the idea
I
from...
know.
Come on, family, let's read.
Yes, indeed.
Oops. Sheep sail a ship on a deep-sea trip. Waves lap, sails flap. Sheep read a map, but begin to nap. Dark clouds form a sudden storm. It rains and hails and shakes the sails. Sheep wake up and grab the rails. Waves wash across the ship. Waves slosh, sheep slip. Decks tip, sheep slide. Sheep trip, sheep collide. Winds whip, sails rip. Sheep can't sail their sagging ship.
The ship is sagging!
It's gonna sink.
Oh, I don't think so. I think they're gonna find a way to save the ship.
Oh, let's see. They chop a mast to make a raft. Sheep jump off their sailing craft. The storm lifts. The raft drifts. Land ho! Not far to go. Sheep come paddling into port. Sheep jump off. Sheep fall short. Sheep climb out. Sheep drip. Sheep are glad to end their trip. The end.
So, where were we?
We were sliding and tripping and colliding.
Yeah, here we go.
Right, let's get to it.
Slide. Trip. Whoa. Collide.
Ship. S-H. S-H. Sheep. Shop. Shoe. Shake.
Ache, shake, 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 shake. Whoa. Shake, 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 shake.
Here's some words that begin with the SH sound. Sh.
Shirt, shoe, shoelace,
Sheriff. Shrimp. Shave. Shower. Shampoo.
chill,
SH. Sh.
What they say. And away with the spoon. Hello, Reginald Livingston Seagull here with a poem for you written by Myra Cone Livingston called Shell. And this poem is truly swell. I'm a poet, and I didn't realize it. Did you see how I did that? Away with the spoon.
When it was time for show and tell, Adam brought a big pink shell. He told about the ocean roar and walking on the sandy shore. And then he passed the shell around. We listened to the water sound. And that's the first time I could hear the wild waves calling to my ear.
And now, direct from the Plush Hushabye Club, the lush song stylings of Ms. Cleo Lyon.
S-H. Man, I love those two letters, S-H. When you shove them together, I found it's a whole new sound that goes sh-sh-sh-sh. Now you should kindly just shush. I'll start the show if you'll shush.
Yes, that would be a weapon.
I'm kinda shy, but I'll show two letters that go shush, 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 shush.
Sorry. Like I said, I'm a little dead.
S-H. Shame on you if you shun 'em. S-H. Shucks, we've only begun 'em. Shelf, shoe, shiver, shimmy, shake, too. All start with shush. I'm getting crabby now, shush. Don't treat me shabby now, shush. Guess myself, this is my moment to shine, and things will go fine if you would just shush. S.H. is such a pair, sure ain't shoddy. You'll love ship, shore, shingle, and shell. Please shush, and I'll show everybody. If I have to shout it, I'll shout it, though I sure hate to yell. S.H. Yes, it's shockingly quiet, S.H. Don't knock it till you try it, you should. It would sure do you good. So please, shush. Thank you all. S-H. Ship.
Okay, sheep, that's enough. Let's give it a rest.
Right, Theo. Hey, let's look at another book that has a sheep sailing a ship.
Flying off the shelf once again, it's the continuing daring and daring adventures of Cliffhanger! Today's adventure, number 6767, Cliffhanger and the Sheep on a Ship.
Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff, and that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Excuse me! Excuse me! We find Cliffhanger where we left him last, hanging from a cliff.
Can't hold on much longer.
Suddenly, sailing down the river below him, Cliff sees a sheep on a ship. In a flash, Cliff reaches into his backpack and extracts his trusty survival manual. Using his expert decoding skills, Cliff begins to read.
Should you see a sheep on a ship, shout, "Save me! Save me!"
My pleasure.
Are Cliffhanger's days of anguish on the cliff finally finished?
I said save me, not shave me.
Oh, sorry.
Shucks. And that's why he's called Cliffhanger. Can't hold on much longer.
Wow, a new cliffhanger. That was cool.
Oh, the only thing cool about it was the sheep.
Ooh, and speaking of sheep,
Slide! Trip!
Hoist the mainsail, weigh anchor, and get ready for some more pirates. Yo-ho! Ho!
Mississippi Skip and his pirate ship.
Not Arg! That's Arg!
Arg! You're pirates.
Arg! Aye, lad, we be pirates. We are Captain Bonnie Bonnie. I be Bluebeard. And I be Short John Silver. And this here be J.V. Jones. Oh, easy there, my pet. And who may you be?
I be Lion, the Lion Cub. What can I do for you?
Arg! We be looking for a book about pirates.
Would this do? It's got pirate sheep on it.
Pirate sheep? No! We be looking for a book about real pirates. With buried treasure. Arg and swab in the deck. Swab in the deck? That means mop it!
Just the book.
You be quick.
This is one of my favorite pirate books. It's called The Adventures of Mississippi Skip and His Pirate Ship. Written and illustrated by Ipswich Klipspringer V.
Look at the picture of the pirate and the ship. It's got to be exactly what we've been looking for.
Yeah, great. Here you go. Enjoy.
What do you think you'll be doing, lad?
Give me the book so you could read it?
We can't read. We spent all our lives on board the ship. We never had a chance to go to school.
Oh, well, hey, I could read it to you.
Oh, that'd be a kindness we not soon forget.
Well, once there was a pirate called Mississippi Skip.
They call me Mississippi Skip, but don't call me Miss. Arr. And don't call me late for dinner either. Arr.
Mississippi Skip sailed a pirate ship with his first mate Kip, who had a parrot named Chip on his shoulder. And the cabin boy Pip swabbed the ship.
Swab the ship, swab the ship.
While Kip steered the ship with the parrot named Chip on his shoulder, Skip read a treasure map he had hidden under his cap. And Pip swabbed the ship.
Swab the ship, swab the ship.
X marked the spot where the treasure could be found on Hippo Rock Island, buried deep underground.
Arr, buried treasure, me greatest pleasure.
So Kip steered the ship at a very fast clip with the parrot named Chip on his shoulder, and Pip swabbed the ship.
Swab the ship, swab the ship.
Thunder and lightning ripped the sky. The wind whipped and the ship began to tip.
Shiver me timbers! Hang on, me hearties!
Skip, Kip, and the parrot named Chip held their grip, and Pip swabbed the ship.
Swab the ship, swab the ship.
Another huge wave picked up the ship and carried her out of the storm to the shore of Hippo Rock Island, where it was sunny and warm.
It's Hippo Rock Island we're on! Let's go!
Skip looked for the X under every rock and boulder, and so did Kip with the parrot named Chip on his shoulder. Skip searched the lowland, Kip searched the highland, and Pip swabbed the island.
Swab the island, swab the island.
Where he found the X.
X! X! Hey, X!
They dug and dug and dug in the ground and found what they longed to behold. A treasure chest that was dripping with jewels and filled to the brim with gold.
Yippee! Let's hear it for Pip! Hip, hip, hooray for Pip!
Arr! Hooray for Pip!
Hooray for Pip!
Of course, if it weren't for the captain, well, they never would have made it to Hippo Rock Island in the first place. So technically speaking, the captain's a hero too.
Then they all danced a jig. They took the treasure and bought a new ship. Mississippi Skip sailed a pirate ship with his first mate Kip, who had a parrot named Chip on his shoulder, and Pip swabbed the ship.
Swab the ship, swab the ship.
The end.
That were a rip-roaring yarn for sure. And now, me hearties, we're gonna play Mississippi Skip.
An excellent suggestion, Captain.
Who's gonna play what?
I be Pip and swab the ship. Bluebeard, you be Captain Mississippi Skip.
Aye.
Short John, you be first mate Kip.
Yeah.
And you, Cub, you be the hippo on Hippo Rock Island. Get your guitar!
Yes, Pip, Captain. Pip,
They call me Mississippi Skip, but don't be calling me Miss. Arr! And don't be calling me late for dinner either.
Either.
Arr! 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 Arr!
Skip. S-K. S-K. Skis. Skirt. Skates.
Skunk.
Poor Gulliver's trunk in his bunk found a smelly old black and white skunk. So his mom put S-T where S-K used to be to explain to the world why he stunk. Woo!
And now it's time for...
Gawain's Word! Gawain's Word! Excellent! Gawain here today at Blundmore
where two brave knights in armor with shopping carts will charge together at high speed, make a word, and go shopping. Competing today we have Sir and on your right, Sir Aw. Blend on, shopping dudes. Straw, excellent! That's Gawain's word for today. And this is Gawain saying, I'll be awfully sad if you don't stop by to see me next time on Gawain's Word, Gawain's Word.
And now it's time for those magnificent monkey cheerleaders!
Ready? Okay! What's a spin? S-P-I-N!
Girls, I think slower spinning, but I can't remember when.
Okay.
In fact, you spin so slowly, it's sort of a disaster. So spin, 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 come on and spin a little faster.
And spin!
Spin faster!
And spin!
Spin faster!
And spin! And spin! And spin! And spin! And spin! And spin!
What a dizzying performance!
SP. Spin. Skin. Skid.
And now, a word from Mr. Fred Newman!
Oh. Skid. Skid.
SK. Skip.
Swab the ship! Swab the ship!
I loved playing the game, and I loved reading the book.
Yeah, you got the others, cub.
Well, actually, I do. And it's on that shelf, right over there.
And now, fun with Chicken Jane. Today, Chicken Jane and the skunk.
Look, see, coming down the lane. Here comes Scott, here comes Dot, here comes Chicken Jane.
Look, Scott, look. See the skipping skunk. Yes, Dot, yes. That skipping skunk is stupendous. Look, Scott, look. See Chicken Jane write the letters S-C-O-O-T. Scoot. Scoot. Scoot, Dot, scoot. Look, Dot, look. Chicken Jane got sprayed. We did not get sprayed. Yes, Scott, yes. Chicken Jane is stinky. We are not stinky. Thank you, Chicken Jane.
Look, see, going up the lane. There goes Scott, there goes Dot, there goes Chicken Jane.
Ah, funny, huh?
There'll be no pirates in that book, and no ship, and no treasure, and no swabbing. You think we would like a book like that? Well, you'll be right. That's a funny book. Now, me mateys, we're going to play Chicken Jane. Davy Jones, you be Chicken Jane. And you Bluebeard, you be Scott.
Hey.
And you Short John Silver, you be Dot.
All right.
And you, Cub, you be the skunk.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Arg!
Look, see, coming down the lane. Here comes Scott, here comes Dot, here comes Chicken Jane.
Hi, Information Hen here. Visit the Between the Lions website for lots of fun games, exciting stories, catchy songs, and things to print. Plus, great resources for parents, teachers, and information hens. pbskids.org.
Hi, I'm Ronan. If children are read to every day, they learn happily ever after. So be a designated reader. Here's a little something my father used to sing to me from this very book. My wild Irish rose.
Between the Lions is funded in